167 bhp, but this feels like 200 bhp. Like, this is not at all slow. And over here you have a very different kind of a material where it has that corrugated metal kind of a feel. Kind of tight on headroom, but knee room is actually decent. Yeah, you do get a 360-degree camera with a surround view. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tata Curvv and you're watching That Car Guy. The car which we have today here is a very futuristic Tata. This is the all-new Tata Curvv EV.
A huge thank you and shout out to the Tata.ev store run by Gogula Motors Private Limited for providing me this vehicle for today's video. If you are in the market for a new Punch EV or any EV from Tata, do give these guys a call. They're one of the best dealerships in the country.
And now the car which we have here is the full option Curvv EV in Accomplished Plus S with the bigger battery pack. Yes, you get two battery pack options with the Curvv EV, the standard being a 45 kilowatt hour, which is good for a range of 500 kilometers claimed range, and this the 55 kilowatt hour, the bigger battery, which has a claimed range of 588 kilometers. So that is the range on offer, and this car is finished beautifully in this pearlescent shade of blue called Virtual Sunrise. Yes, it is a very striking color. And now let's get the price out of the way. The Curvv EV starts at around 17.5 lakhs, goes all the way till 22.3 lakhs. Those are the ex-showroom prices, and you get three variants: the base model Creative, the Accomplished, and this the full option Accomplished Plus S. And so this is the most expensive one you can buy with the 55 kilowatt hour bigger battery. You can see the styling elements with the sequential indicators on the top. You have your headlights and fog lights over here. You get a connected LED strip in the center. This is your charging port, and a very stylized front end with a lot of design elements with chrome and black. And coming to the sides, we have these beautiful 18-inch alloy wheels on the full option version, running 215/55 R18 tires. It has that aero disc, very futuristic design. And to the door handles, which are flush, which I really don't like. It is a pain to open them like this. You also get the ORVMs with cameras in them for the 360-degree camera, and there is a light over here for your blind spot monitoring, which is really handy. And coming to the back, the main attraction of the Curvv EV. Now the back design is very lovely. You do get sequential indicators on the sides with a connected LED strip in the center, the Tata logo. The rear diffuser is quite aggressive. Like, this is all very aggressively designed. Now let's quickly take a look at the boot. The tailgate on the full option is motorized, but you don't have to use this. There is a gesture control where if you wave your foot like this or this, yeah, it does take a bit of getting used to, but once you get a hang of it, you are greeted to 500 liters of boot space. I mean, check that out. That is huge. Like, two people can actually sleep back here. That is this amount of space on offer. You do get a huge parcel shelf over here, and if you want, you can hang this parcel shelf over here. And check out the space on offer. This is a lot. 500 liters of boot space, and you do get storage areas for your secret snacks. Really hidden. Oh my god. And you do get hooks over here for your shopping bags, and you also get a button to automatically close the tailgate. And now driving the Curvv EV, this is such a refreshing car to drive. Like, I am genuinely impressed by the way this car, carries itself. It feels heavy. It feels like a tank, almost like a small tank. Like, the way it goes down on the road, it is fast, but the speed is not what I'm impressed by. The thing which I really like is how planted this feels. It feels like it moves with authority. I don't know how to explain this, but it feels heavy. It feels good. Like, that is what I'm feeling. Like, this car is genuinely very nice to drive. It has a nice heft to it.
Sport drive mode activated.
This thing is entertaining. It is fast. It is blisteringly fast. 167 bhp, but this feels like 200 bhp. Like, this is not at all slow. No, no, no. It is very entertaining. The power is like, you don't feel like you need more power from this. Like, for a car this size and this comfortable, this is actually pretty cool. Like, the power, it's crazy. I was not expecting this car to go like this. And when you are taking a corner like we just did there, the steering weighted up a bit and it feels really good. The steering is kind of heavy when you are driving it like this. So yeah, it is confidence inspiring. I'm not scared whatsoever. It just has a very lovely way it goes down the road. It goes down the road with authority. Like, this is pure Tata. And the ride is where the Curvv EV is superb. It feels so planted, so refined in the suspension department, where it soaks up all of the bumps, all of the expansion joints. It just eats them up. And this car, being the full option, has 18-inch alloy wheels. With 55 section profile tires, it is managing to have such a lovely ride. That is just pure Tata magic. Talking about charging speeds, this car will do 20 to 80% charging in around 40 minutes, and you can get 105 kilometers worth of charge in just 15 minutes. So that is pretty good. And overall, the range for the long range version is around 580 kilometers, and the 45 kilowatt hour, the smaller battery, has a claim range of 502, I believe. Those are the claim ranges, but what I'm seeing right now, this is the long range 55 kilowatt hour battery, the bigger battery, and this car at 91% is showing me 340 kilometers of range. So that is what I am seeing on the screen right there, and I am in sport mode right now. And there are 3 modes: City, Eco and Sport. You have paddle shifters on the steering wheel, but those are not shift paddles. These are to adjust the levels of regenerative braking, and I am on level 1, and level 1 works for me. I'm not the biggest fan of regenerative braking. It does work, it does help recharge your battery, but it has a very artificial feeling. And the same thing happens for the lane keep assist. By default, it is on, and that, kind of hinders the steering wheel. It has that artificial tug and pull feeling. So what you do is you get into the car, press the switch, turn it off completely, and now the steering feels fine. So these are the things you have to keep in mind when you enter a Curvv EV and drive it for the first time. Switch off the lane keep assist and set your regen to level 1. That is all you need to do. For now, let us see what the interiors of the Tata Curvv EV is like. And off the bat, I can tell you this is a very clean design. Take a look. This is your dashboard layout. You have a very clean design with blacks and whites. A very lovely design in my opinion. Let's get into the nitty gritty by starting with the key itself. Now this is a full new design for the key. Like, this is a very premium feeling key. It is. It has a good weight to it, and it feels good when you hold on to it. To start this car, there is a start stop button, foot on the brake, and that's how she comes to life. And instantly you can hear that EV sound. It's a sound. There is a speaker inside the hood, and it is making that it's a EV humming. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear that, but there is that aura kind of a sound coming from the outside. So yeah, that is the startup procedure. And let's talk about the steering wheel. Now this steering wheel is brought forward from the Harrier or the Safari, I guess, and the whites are becoming little discolored, and you do get a very nice grey on the outside, and you get that illuminated Tata logo with the switches on either side. Now this car has ADAS and a lot of goodies. Basically these switches over here are to control that screen over there, you get a full digital driver information display. It's a huge screen, and you get another screen over here. Now on this full option accomplished plus trim, you do get a bigger 12.3-inch touchscreen display, which is very lovely to look at. It is a floating design, as you can see, but the clarity overall, the blacks, everything really looks nice. You have a lot of customizability like mood light, your air purifier, have a lot of apps inside this, Amazon Alexa. There's even an arcade where you can play games, and this also gets wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So a lot of connectivity features. You do get a JBL sound system along with this car, and overall a very fluidic system to use. I haven't found any niggles with this. Like, yeah, the typing speeds are pretty fast. It is decent for what it is, but apart from that, it just looks lovely. Like, it completes the dashboard design. And over here you have a very different kind of a material where it has that corrugated metal kind of a feel, and you get this off-white color leather upholstery over here with blue stitching, which actually looks really good. All of this is plastic. This trim over here is leather. And coming down, we have a touch panel over here for your HVAC controls and a bunch of features over here. This is your hazards. This is to release the boot, hill descent, 360-degree camera. That's awesome. So yeah, you do get a 360-degree camera with a surround view. That is cool. Yeah, you could individually place the car wherever you want. So that is pretty cool. The camera is, I guess, nothing too fantastic. It does the job, decent clarity. And a very interesting feature for the HVAC control is this button over here, which is express cooling. So if you press that, the driver window goes down automatically and the AC is set on full blast. That feature is used when your car has been baking in the sun and the cabin is overall just heated and you just want to get rid of all of the heat in an express motion. So that is express cooling for you right there. And coming down, you have a 12-volt power socket with a USB-C and USB-A. Now this is the gear selector. There is a release button over here. You have to press it and pull it down for drive, and you have a dedicated parking button over here. And over here you have the electronic parking brake with auto hold. That is a very handy feature. This is your drive selector. There is a wireless charging pad over here, and over here you have a small storage space which is deep enough for a bottle like this. The main problem in this interior is there is no place where I can place this bottle other than this space over here, because as you can see, there are no cup holders, and the pockets over here, well, as you can see, it does not fit. I mean, this is the 20 rupee, the small bottle, and that doesn't fit. I could make it fit, but yeah, I would really have to manhandle that door card, but that is just so unthoughtful of Tata. Like, can I put it over here? No. So that is actually a very concerning thing, that you can't keep any of your drinks. Like, there is a small space over here for a cup holder, as you can see, but come on, no one's going to use that. So yeah, very strange, but that is what it is. That is what you get. And you also get a panoramic sunroof on this full option trim, which is pretty good. And you do get ambient lighting inside the sunroof area as well, as you can see right there. And the ambient lighting strip over here. Pretty nice. Overall, the cabin inside it's quite good. And you do get airbags. This car comes standard with 6 airbags, so that is a plus. And now the back seats, well, this is kind of tight on headroom, but knee room is actually decent. This is set all the way to my position. That is set all the way to the front. Let's quickly scoot on to this side. And yes, there is a lot of space. So if you are traveling like this, you could tuck your feet in the back and just relax like this. But somehow I'm feeling that the under thigh support is not, it's kind of slightly missing. Like, my thighs are not fully supported for some reason. So yeah, that is what the seats are like. Otherwise, the seats do have a nice firm feeling. It feels comfortable. For really tall people, this is going to be a problem, especially on this model with the panoramic sunroof, where you can see the molding for the mechanism for the sunroof is really coming down. And what else? You get AC vents in the back with a USB type C charging socket, and you also get a armrest over here with cup holders. There's a small steel styling element over here, and for some reason these sections, like this section over here, is fabric and this is all leather, which is nice. I do like the grey and white leather combination with the blue stitching. Really, it gives a very futuristic look. And guys, that was it. That was my review with the all new Tata Curvv EV. What did you think? Please let me know by writing down in the comment sections below. Like this video, share this video with your friends and family, and if you're new here, do consider subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. We'll catch you pretty soon with another video. Till then, have fun, drive safe, and God bless. Ciao.